Alrighty then, welcome in VOD watchers. We're back for some more Pokemon Go Battle League. It's the 1st of June, which still means we actually have a few days of the season left. I think it kicks in on Wednesday. Actually, can we see in the little schedule here? Oh no, it literally says above the See Schedule button, ends in 2 days, 15 hours. So I guess we've still got a little bit of time in the season, which that brings us to Wednesday, right? Wednesday morning, yeah. Yeah, because we're going to be recording Battle Cats this week on the, well, US Wednesday, Australian Thursday. It changes on Australian Wednesday is I guess the dealio, so that we can actually look at what the brand new meta is, because to be honest with you, I am still a little bit in the dark in the grand scheme of things. Like there's still, I feel like a lot of pieces that I don't quite know how they fit together. Like I'm still not entirely sold on Fortress yet. Maybe if I looked at The Sims, I would be convinced all of a sudden, but as it stands now, I don't know. I'm not immediately convinced. I need to see it in action. It's on paper, it sounds too slow. So I just don't know how it fits together. But Evo, welcome in. You've reminded me that I don't have the Twitch chat thing open. There we go. Okay, let's put my Discord on Do Not Disturb as well, because I do have my desktop sound on. So that would have came through any time I got a ping. Legend run. Well, we're at 23:38, so we've got quite a gap between where we are now and 3,000, to say the least. I will say I've sort of so previously I sort of held some level of ambition to like, oh, you know, I'd like to hit Legend 1 season, and it's never been the right season. Like I've always had some other priority, whether it was there's a regional broadcast that I focus on instead, or certainly in the Might and Mastery season I've been, you know, focusing on some, I guess, competing in the Show 6 format rather than Go Battle League. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I enjoy Show 6 more in terms of the skills that it requires. I don't know if, not sure if I want to focus on Go Battle League stuff much between now and Worlds, but I don't know. We'll see. Monitor broke, drive broke. What's going on? It's not an ideal situation. I'll put it that way. I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. Like the monitor was working fine, and then I left my computer for about 5 minutes. I came back and it was just flashing colors and not ideal. So I'm sort of down to one monitor again, which is how I've spent most of my existence, to be fair. But I mean, look, anyone that is still on a one monitor right now, what they say is true. Once you go to 2, you don't like going back to 1. Like 2 is awesome. And I am confident, as everyone says, that once you go to 3, then it's like, oh, well, you can't live without 3. And I've tried to get 3 working before, but like I couldn't get it working for some reason. One of them would mirror while one of them is plugged in, but it just didn't work for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. But I don't know. One day I'll figure it out. I mean, I don't even know where this monitor came from. I mean, I didn't steal it, but I think it was just like ditched by someone. So I was like, oh, well, if no one else is using it, I'll plug it in. And henceforth, it's attached to my laptop, but now it isn't. So yeah, I don't know what to think on that front. We'll see, I guess. I saw the recent podcast episode, you lost your card. Yep, I did do that as well. I definitely did that as well. I mean, like, I guess there's some delay on it because like that happened before Melbourne Regionals. Like I have my replacement card, but it's in line with regular character, I suppose, to say the least. It's not a surprise that sort of thing would take place on my end at the very least, I guess. But let's shoot this off in the Discord because I actually didn't yet. At Stream Chatters, grab the Twitch link and paste. Live for some GBL smiley face. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say final GBL stream of the month, but that's, I mean, it's already June on my end, so I guess we sort of missed that boat. Yeah, yesterday, like I didn't think I was gonna stream because I did go to the Cup and Challenge instead. I thought like maybe there's a chance, but then I got home way too late. I accidentally added about 40 minutes onto my journey home, so I made a bit of an oopsie on my way back. I might have missed my stop, but we got back in the end. But yeah, it was too late to stream, so I was just like, yeah, we'll stream tomorrow instead. I just got back from Thunderbolts, so we got that in. But yeah, I think what I'd like to do in GBL today is maybe use some of the Pokemon that are expected to be good in the new season, just to start to get a little bit of a feeling for them. Not necessarily how they're going to go, because like, something like Fortress, there's no real reason to run it, because in the new season, it's going to be running a completely different moveset. It's going to be running the one-turn Bug Bite instead of running Volt Switch, which people have been sort of using this season. So it's kind of, I don't know, not disingenuous, but it sort of feels like, what's the point of giving it a go on that front? So I'm kind of thinking like, maybe Pokemon like Corviknight, that is number 3 on the rankings at the moment, which to be fair, I did run on my, do I still have it tagged? Okay, well, this is almost the team. If you replace the Shadow Typhlosion with the Shadow Lapras, that's what I ran in Durban. But, so I'd like Corviknight's going to be good. Dusclops is going to be good. It's at rank 4. So I guess you could use your Dusclops as your aggressive Pokemon, because it gets to moves like insanely fast. So I guess, do you often win lead with Dusclops? I don't really know. PvPoke has like a lead ranking, doesn't it? I thought it might say it on the Pokemon, but I guess it doesn't. What if I just like click leads, sort by leads, and then I type in Dusclops? Actually, it's Primeape as a lead, which makes sense because that was my entire strategy this season. Like that was the Joburg strategy. Primeape is a lead, and it's literally ranked at number 1. But Dusclops is ranked as 30th, so that doesn't quite check out. Maybe it's a swap? It probably makes some sense as a swap, actually. It's actually got Samurott as... Oh, because I'm looking at the new season, Thoi. Dusclops. Still at like 30-ish, but... Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, if we were running Dusclops and Corviknight, what do we run with it? The truth is, as much as Dusclops is a little bit... It's fast, it's very speedy. Like, you get to the Shadow Punches in 9 turns, which is faster than a lot of the sort of fast Pokemon, like Feraligatr, like Typhlosion. It's faster than those guys. And then you also get to Ice Punch in... It's 12 turns and then 9 turns. So, like, again, there's some speed to that, I suppose, when necessary. Golisopod could be good as well, actually. But obviously, it's not going to have the Fury Cutter buff. Samurott, again, the Fury Cutter buff isn't going to come in quite yet. So maybe... What are we missing on this team, I guess? What are we weak to? So Corviknight is weak to fire. It's weak to electricity. Those are kind of the big ones, I guess. And it's just generally sort of a neutral guy. Dusclops, weak to dark. Weak to ghost-ish. Not really. Actually, you probably win a lot of ghost fights, to be fair. Okay, so what are we working with then? Fire, electric, dark. I mean, a water ground sounds decent. It's like maybe like Swampert. I mean, this might actually be the weekend that Swampert succeeds, to be honest with you. Wade, welcome in. Yeah, there was a few Swampert on the day 2 graphic for Bologna. So I think that today might finally be vindication, because obviously I've been talking about Swampert for weeks. And I mentioned this in the stream the other day, where it was like, I don't know why no one's using it, because it looks so good. Not only into like the current meta, but just like in general. It looks like such a strong Pokemon. I don't know why people haven't gone to it. And now there's a ton of people running it in day 2 of Bologna. So it's like, well, maybe we've finally hooked on, maybe. Well, Guzzy, hello. I'm listening to the stream while playing some Go. Well, sounds good. Enjoy. I know that it is, G-Max Rillaboom day, so enjoy to all you Rillaboom enjoyers. I have not done a single Rillaboom raid. I know Debbie was sort of like talking about remote raid shenanigans, although maybe that was yesterday. No, she was doing some today, I think. But I don't have remote raid passes. Bailey feeding good right now. You know what? That probably tracks. I think that tracks. It's the sort of obvious next progression from Swampert, but unfortunately... Swampert has only showed up on literally the final day. She's doing it now? Oh. Yeah. She said she was going to do 12:30 her time, which is 11 minutes ago, so that checks out. But yeah, I don't have any remote raid passes, so... Was listening to the latest podcast episode before the stream started. Oh no, I'm competing with G'day Battlers now. Oh no, but I love those guys. It's a long episode, which I know that a lot of people really like longer episodes. Some people are sometimes like, ugh. But, we have a lot of ground to cover, I guess. We talk about my run for quite a while. Because it is like, I don't know. I've been talking to Debbie about this idea. Well, I talked to her about it once while I was in the Durban airport. But I'm sort of locked in that I really like the idea of making like a proper video of sort of how I qualified for Worlds. But it'll include NAIC in it. So it's a little bit... Which, by the way, if you only consume my content from streams, you don't look at Discord, you don't look at Twitter, you don't look at anything else, I will be at NAIC, so... There's the twitch.tv announcement, I suppose, or the podcast as well. It's literally announced in both of those that I will be attending NAIC. Not that I don't need it for points, although admittedly I keep refreshing the leaderboard because it still doesn't have my Durban points in it, and so I'm kind of like, I will get those points, right? They are coming, right? Please. Give me the points. I need them. He's attacking NOIC? I am. It will be on. I don't know. I guess my soft aim is going to be hitting top 128. I think that is what I would like to hit. If I walk away with top 128, I'll be a very happy boy. Which isn't like, it's not a huge milestone. It's not like a Herculean effort, but I think it's an achievable milestone. And it would give me points, which is nice. It probably doesn't... Okay, there's a rare chance, like a very, very, very slim chance, that if I hit top 128, maybe if other things happen, I would also get the World's Travel Award. Maybe. Like, it's up in the air, I think. Don't ever feel self-conscious about talking about your own run. Can't imagine there's anyone not wanting to listen to your POV. I appreciate hearing that, Wade, because it's certainly like... I don't know. I've got a slight piece that is very, not, what word am I looking for? It's not self-conscious, but, what word? Like, I'm just cautious about, I don't ever want to make it the PvP Steve show, is I guess something that I always keep in mind. But yeah, it's a very, but obviously like it's a very unique, it's a very unique scenario that like, it's entirely possible that no one else ever does this sort of thing ever again. So it's sort of like, well, I probably should talk about it, which is also why I really want to make a dedicated video, like a highly produced video, sort of recapping the entire, I guess my season is I guess what I'd like to do. So I've got lots of cool ideas of how to bring certain pieces together. And I think that it's probably going to be one of my major projects between NAIC and Worlds. There's a few things I want to do. So I think my big three, the big three things I want to focus on between NAIC and Worlds is one, obviously practicing for Worlds. That's like, that kind of just makes sense, right? But that's not going to be all of my time. On top of that, the two other things I want to do, one, a Clash of the Casters 2025 edition. So that's like, I really enjoyed sort of putting that together last year. I want to do that again. I've talked about it a few times that I'm intending to do it. And so, we're off to the races. I intend to get that going post NAIC as well. And then the third thing is this, video titled like how I qualified for the World Championships, or Pokemon Go World Championships, or Pokemon World Championships. I don't know how exactly it's going to be titled, but that's sort of the idea. And so I sort of, while I was in the Durban airport, I sort of scripted out how the video would go. I wrote some of the script for some of the important bits. I laid out some ideas of how I want stuff to go. So that's a project that I'd like to tackle. I think it'd be cool. I also think I want to approach it from a standpoint that I could send it to like someone that doesn't play Pokemon Go and they'd also get it. That's how I'm kind of approaching it. And I think part of that is some level of inspiration from like Wolfie stuff, where it's like, because I mentioned this to someone while I was in Durban. We were having a chat. I was talking to some VG people, and I was talking about how Wolfie makes it very consumable for me, who has never competed in VG, and I won't say never will, because I would actually like to. It's just that I don't have a Switch. He makes it very consumable to a non-expert audience, and so that's sort of how I want to approach this Worlds video, I think. So that's sort of how I've started scripting it. So I think it's going to be cool, but we'll see how it goes. We know you're going for the Travel Award for LAIC. To be honest with you, I think I'm locked in for the LAIC Travel Award. Like, I actually don't think it can be taken from me. I'm currently number 1 on the leaderboard. I've got quite an advantage. Like, unless the Aussies go absolutely sicko mode at NAIC, I'm kind of in a really good shot. Like, it isn't taking into account like locals that have happened in this last weekend. So like, I would have to relook at the numbers, I suppose. But like, as it stands, I'm kind of in with a good shot. Let me check. Check the little spreadsheet. That's it. Yeah. So previously, so as of when was this updated? I don't know when this was updated. So like, I'm sitting at 730 points in this like travel award period, and then like, as this spreadsheet was made, second place was Valiant Vish at 717, then Fortois at 692. So that those three are all pretty close, but Vish and Fortois aren't playing NAIC. And then Gone 1001 at 557, and then it's Godzilla Armor at 505, Jumathy at 470. Like, it really goes down from there. And so like, unless someone gets insane points at NAIC, it's going to be almost impossible to knock me out of top 4 for the LAIC Travel Award, which I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know where I mentioned it. Like, I remember talking about these things. So last week there was one day, or this week, there was a single day when we recorded Battle Cats and G'day Battlers, and I was on some voice chats with some people. And in one of those conversations, I was talking about how I don't really want the LAIC Travel Award, and how I would love to pass it down to someone else instead. But yeah, I don't know if it was on one of the podcasts or not. I can't remember. But yeah, I'd sort of prefer that someone else get it. But I don't know. We'll see how things go, I guess. It's pretty unique. It's very unique, to be fair. In before a subplot for Unite as well. Yeah, I'm definitely not planning to include Unite in that video. I don't want to make it too confusing. Like, it's a very self-closed loop. Like, maybe it gets a mention with the Auckland stuff, but it probably doesn't. Because it was, like, as I talk about in the G'day Battlers episode, the Unite regionals did play a role in my decision making for like where I travel, but like, it's a pretty small pit in the grand scheme of things. And so it's like, well, you know, is that you sort of want to keep one steady storyline. Like, you might have to ditch some details along the road. But this is something that, like, through my PhD, like, I had to give a lot of presentations, and I think I got pretty good at doing prezos and sort of designing the storyline so that you sort of cut out pieces that you'd love to include, but like, it doesn't mesh with you want to keep one strong storyline from start to finish. And so sometimes important pieces get left out, and, you know, maybe you can sort of like exploit a question at the end, like someone asks a question and you sort of like are able to pounce on that and convert that to talking about this other bit you wanted to talk about, but it just, yeah, it doesn't fit on the main storyline. So it's sort of similar. Steve's going to be NOC champ? Yeah, unlikely. Welcome in, Jay Frey. Hello, if I ask nicely, could my good friend Elmo is Innocent get unbanned? He's a good boy who was a bit too enthusiastic with cheering during Melbourne got airlocked. Let me check, Henry. But also, Homeslice, check your DMs. I've messaged you about I've messaged you about something. How do I even check my bans? I don't know where to go. I'm a terrible streamer. I'm in there's like a mod view, isn't there? Twitch.tv/PvPSteve7. I think there's a mod view. I will say I was a little bit, oops, double mute audio for a second. I will say I was pretty disappointed in how some people were behaving in the Melbourne chat. I missed a lot of it, but I saw some of it and it was not awesome. Okay, sword. It was something before Brisbane. I sort of put out a tweet being like, hey guys, can we be chill, please? Because something that a few people have said is that because they know that there's less moderation on this channel than there is on the official broadcasts, they're sort of more willing to troll a little bit more. Okay, I'm in mod view. Active mods, activity feed, whispers, suspicious user activity, unban requests? Well, there's no unban requests. Sure, is there a way? How do I look at bans? I don't even know. Google, How do I see a list of banned users Twitch? To view a list, navigate to your moderation settings. Hover over a banned user's username. That doesn't give you the answer. You can see a list of banned users in your moderation settings. And hovering, I understand. Where are my moderation settings? Is that in here somewhere? Content. No. Monetization. Oh wait, settings. Okay, moderation settings. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Mel and Evo as well. Maybe he got saved already? Unlikely. Like, I don't know who else would be unbanning anyone, to be honest with you. Unless it was like a tempo ban. Okay, banned chatters. Okay, I found the list. Elbow is innocent. Banned on the 17th of the 5th. How do I... Oh, I click on them and I can see all messages that were sent. Okay. Okay, there was a lot of messages on that day. Release the home slice Henry and Elmo is innocent interview. Tagging people, get wrecked. Let's go Nix. OMG's that rise. Nix in 6. Yo, we got the King of Puerto Rico in chat. King, why is it 1? Mods are the refs protecting me. I'm Tom Brady. Don't need a job. Is running these streets. Sesame Street. Got timed out for 600 seconds. Then came back and started. Pocket is innocent. Big Man Blastoise said that I was guilty. Losing with Blastoise on stream is an Elmo is innocent referee. Pellias no. Yeah. I mean, look, I sort of stand behind them getting, you know, banned for the stream. But yeah, we can, like, there's nothing egregious in there. So how do I unban? Do I just... Oh, there we go. Unban. Alright, job is done. Unbanned. Yeah, said the word job a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can get behind bans going out for the stream at the very least, but yeah, unbanned. My sincere apologies. All good. Yeah, I like it's tough because like I obviously like, you know, for we want the regional broadcast to sort of look good when, like, you know, like Big Pikachu does check them out. So like Big Pikachu sort of comes in and they look at the stream and they're like, you know, how's it going? And overall, they've been quite happy with the broadcasts as far as what they've said to me. I would ban me too, don't worry. But yeah, chat is sort of the one thing that, like, I did pay, like, I actually sort of got a bit of a moderator team for Brisbane, but unfortunately for Melbourne, it was really tough because Santiago and Utrecht were on the same weekend. So, no, and like, it was a pretty bad time for North America for like chunks of it. Like some of it was good on either side, but the middle is sort of a bit rough for North America. So it's kind of like, yeah, a tough spot to get actually like a moderator or whatnot. Sep, I'll accept a win at Worlds. You need to stop breaking my heart. No, I'll accept wins at Worlds. Okay, now what are we running? How do we make a team out of Corviknight and Dusclops? What does PV Poke suggest? Let's just ask PV Poke. We'll go to Team Builder. And it's like, tell me what to run. Oh, I should return to current season though, actually. Okay, Team Builder. Give me Corviknight and give me Dusclops. And how do we make that work? We need something that needs shields, I guess. So we've got room to bring someone that's a bit more aggressive because both of these guys have some bulk attached. Happy to help mod if you need a hand with the next one, mate. Appreciate it. I will... Yeah, I'll sort of ask a bit broader, I think, on the next one. Is Nabbing infiltrated by the homies? Yo, the homies are in. All welcome. Okay, it's recommending like Weekly Tough as number 1. Clodsire, Diggersby. I can go Diggersby. I guess we just go Diggersby. It's not it. Diggersby's like we'll put it in the lead, and we'll go Dusclops safe swap. We'll give it a shot. We really do just want to sort of start getting some experience with some of these Pokemon that are going to be good next season, I think. So, we'll see how it... All challenge expired, that's fine too. Oh, I'm going to have to like reboot. I might. Which is fine. We can reboot, we've got time. Okay, here we go. Diggsby, Ferrarthorn. Okay, this, like, it's not a great matchup, but we can at least stay in for a Fire Punch. 6, 8, 10, 12, and we'll go 1 over. Do we just eat a Power Whip? Like, it's not awesome, but I feel like we just eat one. Okay, brings us down pretty low, to be fair. Oh, okay. We didn't use our brain. I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, so Togetic comes in. They've got 2. We just swap in Corviknight, right? I guess maybe Dusclops is actually the swap here because we get Ice Punch so quick. But yeah, I'm actually starting because like obviously we get Ancient Powered here, which is going to do super effective to us. If you go Dusclops, you can't. Oh, Psyshock. Oh. Do they not have Ancient Power? Or were they going for a bait? If they're just going to throw straight Psyshock. Okay, we can get a bit greedier, actually. Let's farm up a bit more. Not quite at the second Iron Head, but they don't have energy in the back either, so this isn't too bad for us, really. Okay, we actually get a Sand Attack down, which is fine. We'll eat a Psyshock. That's okay by me. This is fine. Now, they do have the option to swap, but I don't think they've saved any energy on this Togetic, so... Okay, Sand Attack down. What's in the back? What do they bring? Ferrothorn here. Okay, they bring Ferrothorn here. 3, 1, 2. Interesting. Oh, heck yeah, dude. We got best viewers. Sick as. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Catch the thunder, maybe? No. That was a little ambitious, I think. That's fine. Oh, I thought we might be charged like priority. We get the Scorching Sands in. It was Jellicent in the back. Probably Psyshock Gleam. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm happy to get surfed down here. Oh, actually, maybe Shield. Nah, we're relying on Dusclops pacing, I think. And then it's Ferrothorn in the back with energy. So it takes us 3 to get to the first Shadow Punch. Not too bad. We shield the Shadow Ball, which is huge. Let's just throw here. Again, that Ferrothorn in the back is pretty low. It just has energy. But I guess we're better off using our shields in this matchup. Or we just catch. I mean, we should have thrown. I sort of forgot that we had a move, to be honest with you. I don't want to let it go, but we will. Okay. Charge attack priority. We get the shield at least, surely. And then surely I guess we no shield here because the Shadow Ball is sort of more scary to us, even though it means that they're going to be able to throw the Surf in the back. Yeah, so we eat the Power Whip. We kind of want to throw this pretty quick, to be honest with you. I thought we had one more in us. So now we have to shield here, but now we can at least throw... Well, I think we throw 3 hexes and then we throw. 1, 2, 3. And then we can instant throw Shadow Punch in the back. We'll see. Yeah, GG. Dusclops actually a bit of a sweeper-upper. I mean, they didn't really have a... Oh, I was going to say they didn't really have a counter. Like, Jellicent's not bad into Dusclops by any means, to be fair. Like, if we're being totally fur-real friends about it, it's not that bad. We can run this team again. I don't know, like... I mean, Corviknight didn't do a lot for us, but it could have done a lot for us, to be fair. Like, we kind of just left all that energy there. Dusclops was actually almost on the Durban team. So for those that aren't already aware, I essentially just like got my Durban team. Ash and Ash sort of gave it to me. Iamero built it, and then Ash and Ash was sort of like giving me the hookup of like how it works, how it runs, etc., etc. And an early draft was running Dusclops, which I started like giving a bit of a go in GBL, and it is a very quick Pokemon. I started to do some study on it in case I was going to use it. And it's actually kind of crazy, actually. Okay, digs me into Marowak. Not a terrible spot for us to be honest with you. but we have to count. 2, 4. Oh, wait. There's 10, 12. They just throw Bone Club? Oh, wait. Yeah, 12, 4, 40, 35 is Bone Club. Okay, they're on 5 energy now. 2 and throw. Okay, they're at 15 energy. We can probably 1, 2, 3 and catch Bone Club. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Because now they're basically going to swap out. They're not going to stay in at risk of a sand attacking down. They swap into Drapion? What? They just did 4 in Aqua Tail, right? What the heck? Okay. Let's no shield. I mean, this is... Oh, wait, it was 5. Oh. 1, 2, maybe? Yeah, I mean, this is good for our Dusclops in the back, right? That we're seeing Drapion now. Oh, when they let that go, that's huge. 3, 4. We let Corviknight go, I think. And we get energy on Dusclops. Because they're in dry now. 2. Oh, they get to Aqua Tail? Okay. That's not too bad, though. We can tank an Aqua Tail. They couldn't get the Crunch. Oh, okay, it's Lapras in the back. Okay, so they're at 4 now. We have to deal with the Marowak in the back, who is dry. They're at 4. 7. They're at 10. They're... Okay, nope, they're at... Okay, they haven't moved. So they might have one side wave, maybe. Let's shield. Yo, Zeta, welcome in. Not doing too bad. We're still pretty early into our setage, to be honest with you. We were like super stalling at the start of this stream. To be fair, we do have like almost 2 hours until Bologna starts. To be fair. Okay, how do we play this? Because we have to deal with that Marowak somehow. I think we have to swap into Diggersby and shield against the Lapras, maybe? We get the shield out of them at least. Yeah, they just have to shield there. We get the drop. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know where their energy's at. Can they get to a second one? They might. I don't remember. So we'll go to Dusclops because that feels safer for us. Okay. Oh, 1 month left does so much. Okay, I think we might have cooked it. I think we might have cooked it because we threw 1 extra Hex. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, come on. Come on, Dusclops. Oh, we can't get there. Oh, yeah. If we don't throw that extra Hex, which like surely 3 Psywaves does less than 1 Mudslap, right? Let's just check. Like it must. Lapras, was it Shadow versus Dusclops? Oh, I can't spell. Dusclops. So each Psywave does 2 damage. So we're talking 6 damage. Shadow Marowak, 1 Mudslap does 7 damage. So we would have had 1 extra HP, which maybe that isn't enough actually. Yeah, they probably still Psywave down, to be fair. What was funny was seeing a Caterpie on a Dracoviz graphic. I mean, that's awesome. Like, I was pretty keen for that Dracoviz graphic to come out because top 8 Caterpie is sick as. First time Caterpie is ever top 8 at a regional. Or a special championship, I guess. Nice was the plane to the next regional delayed. I told you guys I wasn't going to Bologna. I don't know why you don't believe me. What have I ever done to lose your trust? Okay, they instant swap. 8, 10, 12. Oh, wait. Is Surf that quick? Oh, yeah. That checks out. Okay. Let's eat a Surf. Let's throw 1. Maybe we should have banked this Scorching Sands. I don't know. We'll go Dusclops here. We get charged like priority. Really? Against Jellicent. There you go. They probably, yeah. You also told me you weren't going to South Africa. When did I say that? What exactly did I say? What exactly did I say that said that I wasn't going to South Africa, huh? Quote me. Give me something in quotation marks that said I said I wasn't going. You can't. You can't. Okay, we're gonna get Sucker Punch down, which is kind of goofy. Ooh, one turn. That's kind of crazy. What was it in the back? Galarian Wheezing. Let's just throw this guy in here. At least 4 through energy. Ha ha ha, I'm just unemployed for 4 weeks. I may as well prep for a potential NIC run if I decide to go. Okay, and where in that does it say that I'm not going to South Africa? Point to the words. Doesn't look... I'm reading that late sentence and I see nothing about not going to South Africa. I don't know, but you chat. Chat, can you see anything in that sentence that says I'm not going to South Africa? Doesn't look like it to me. I feel like the just is the kicker that pushes it over the edge. I don't know. Bill Paulsman, thanks for the follow. Doesn't look like it to me, because unemployed means that he could have gone to South Africa. It does. I don't know. I don't know. Because it implies you're not also doing the other thing. I think you're making assumptions, and you know what assumptions do. That looks like it's on you, I think. Did I perhaps leave some red herrings lying around? Legend rank? What are we doing legend rank down here? Hey, 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 hey. Not cool, not cool. Big Varney. Corviknight. Typhlosion. 2. They Thunder Punch straight away. Makes sense. We just have to let it go. Corviknight's so bad. I don't know, man. I just came top 3. I accidentally tapped on Dusclops. I was just tapping the screen. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Did I lose a turn? What just happened? That should have been 3... It should have been 9 turns to the move. I lost a turn on the swap-in. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's also won a regional now, I think. Yeah. Okay, we at least farm down here. Annoying, though. Assumptions mean I'm awesome at my job, which is making accurate assumptions. Well, this one didn't seem to be so accurate, did it? Did it? Your employment wouldn't want to match against me. 2. It actually is, though. Loses stuff it should beat. I tried to make it work. Oh, how I tried. I don't know, man. I got lessons from the greatest Corviknight player on planet Earth, Ashton Ash. He sort of gave me the rundown. He sent me voice notes of what to do. He gave me specific matchup details. Like, okay, in this scenario, you're going to want to do this. Corviknight can kind of work, man. You just have to know how it goes. I think it's not an easy Pokemon. I agree that it is not an easy Pokemon. It's very... I think that more than anything... Corviknight, you need to build a team that makes sense for Corviknight. I think it's sort of about... you can't plug and play it into any team. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's the steel type or it's the flyer. It is sort of very specially crafted to mesh with the rest of the team, I think. I was ahead of the curve with Dusclops in Brisbane. Well, someone was ahead of the curve, like really ahead of a curve. Check my Jokoviz profile and you'll find Brisbane 2024. Brisbane 2024, I think someone ran Dusclops. We're throwing you because PvP Steve got you good at Pokemon Travel Bluffs. I did get you good. You're probably right. Yeah, I think it's true. And to be fair, that is also probably why it does not work in this team of 3. Because this has been a randomly thrown together team of 3, just picking some Pokemon that might be good next season to sort of like start to get my head wrapped around how they go in practice. So like, I think that Corviknight is going to be pretty bad in this team, and I should probably swap it out. But look, we're not exactly fishing for results on this stream, I'll put it to you honest. To be fair, that's how you should build most Show 6 teams, with several different plans in mind. I mean, like, yeah, but like, specifically Corviknight is... I think Corviknight's a bit diffo. Like, I think there's a lot of lines of 3 that show up in Show 6 that like, oh, that could be on literally any team. What happened to the tunes? Where did the music go? Alright, Malamar, thank you for the charge attack. Oh, video pause. Continue watching? Yes, please. I hate how it does that. Like, yeah, man, I'm still here. Weird that they... Surely they don't double shield Corviknight. But the fact that they're... Alright, we're going to do something dumb. We're going to double shield here, just to see what's going on. What have you got in the back? Okay, that's not crazy. Let's throw one Iron Head here and then bank one. And then just go to Dusclops. So this doesn't put us in as bad of a spot as you might think. We also get Charge Attack priority here, which is not too bad. I wanted to give it a fair shake in Catch Cup. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't play a single battle in Catch Cup, but I'm very well aware that the meta is also kind of different inside of that, because you've got different Pokemon running around. So I don't know if Catch Cup inherently like blocks out some of the guys that you're targeting with Corviknight. I'm not sure. Brisbane 2024, I wasn't even born back then. That's how ahead of the curve I was, bucko. It was a pretty crazy pull back then. Nice try on the catch. We found out. What have they got in the back? Why do they not want to bring it out? They want it for Diggersby? Perhaps? We win Charge Attack priority, so we get this down. And then what's in the back? I'm wondering if we hard swap Diggersby, if we swap Corviknight. Let's just like... Oh, they actually do get... Oh, this is actually better for us. I think we bring Diggersby in. Yeah, we bring Diggersby in for sure. Okay, what do we think is going to be in the back? We've seen Azumarill. We'll see. Okay, they actually let us get the 2 quick attack farm down. Oh, they're top left. We don't even get to see. Oh. We don't even get to find out. Oh, man. Could have been cool. I mean, I assume we're in a good position, seeing as they top lefted, but... Oh, we go 2, 3. Still in the 2300s, I guess. So it's something. It's kind of crazy that we're in the 2300s when, like... I'm kind of just running anything. Like... I shouldn't be at Legend, but... I kind of... In my head, I'm like, you sort of have to try to hit 2300. Whereas we're just kind of, yeah, throwing things at the wall, and we're in the 2300s. So I'm not quite sure how that's happened. Actually, the reason that I'm in the 2300s, I think, in some sense, is because I was running my Durban team. I was just running Pokemon from my Durban 3 to try and like figure out how some lines tend to operate, including with Corviknight. Primeape is actually really bad. Let's go Corviknight though. We still lose this matchup, but 2, 3... I'm kind of guessing where they're at, because... Are they lagging? I have no idea where we're at. Because I think they were lagging, but I'm lost. I think the Dusclops Guzzlord combo was Y overperformed and over-reliant on Lapras instead of bringing the Blaster. Was God. I don't know. I mean, Lapras is alright. That's the regional top 3 difference, bro. Top 2 even. Okay, Ferrarthorn. Okay. This isn't too bad for us, to be honest with. They probably, if they're swapping into this matchup, they presumably have Thunder. But I think we just tank the Thunder and then swap into Diggersby. Or we go Rogue when we catch the Thunder into Diggersby. Hold. Cinema? Cinema? Okay, sometimes this game is just too easy. That's how you become second place in Johannesburg. That's the, that's the movie magic right there. That's so funny. And we're going to get a one shield advantage out of this too. We don't like Primate, so let's eat one. Oh, they just swap in. We should have gone for Scorching Sands, maybe. Probably would have made sense. Okay. We have to double shield here, but... no, I kind of regret this decision. I think we would have been better off throwing the move from Corviknight, I think. But I do think it's worth the double shield here, now that we're in the scenario we're in. And we get the Hex down. One more Hex. They've got a Ferrari-Thorn. Oh, it's Wigglytuff. That's not awesome for us. Did we bank energy on Corviknight? Because like Iron Head would be awesome. Okay, I think what we do, we farm up for 2 moves, we throw Shadow Punch just to let the timer go down, and then we hard swap. Actually, we could probably catch a move into Diggersby here. Is that a rogue? I think it's a little rogue, but let's do it. Let's catch a move into Diggersby. Ooh, we didn't get the catch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, we were just off the Iron Head, but we get it anyway. Hey, okay. Sometimes things just work out. Okay. Just Ferrothorn. And we've banked a move, so like we just win, right? Like we just win. No, Shadow Punch enough? What do we need? Ice Punch. Let's find out. Watch as someone tells me that Shadow Punch is actually more efficient than Ice Punch. Shadow probably does more. Yeah. Oh. Whoopsies. Yeah, let's fact check it. Alright. Dusclops into Ferrothorn. Ice Punch does 26. Shadow Punch does 29. We totally win that one. If we just click Shadow Punch, we 100% win that battle. Whoopsies. Well, look, this is when we should be learning. It's good to learn now before we, do this at NAIC. Masterfully done. I'm a bit of a pro. That's how you get second at Johannesburg. Oy vey. Alrighty. Let's give it another shot, eh? I think there's much that you could learn from me. Okay, Fire It is a bit of an annoying one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just eat it. Let's just eat the Trailblaze. That was the type of plays that got both of us our Argentina results. My Argentina results was my opponent was crazy and no-shielded their Guzzlord against my Azumarill. That was ridiculous. It's like, what the heck, man? Play normal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have thrown 5. Why did I throw 4 in swap? Oh wait, I didn't even absorb that they threw Brick Break. That changes things quite a bit, actually. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, this is GG's, I think. Oh? Yeah, no. I hate when you second guess yourself and your second guess is correct. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I wouldn't shield it either. I'd be like, guys on Azu, let's get it over with and plan for the next game. Yeah, oh, like, it was their win con, though. Like, it was... Like, if I'd thrown player off and they shield it, it wins them the game. It's just that they made, you know, the reverse call. And it was like, oh, well, heck. Boo. Boo earns. Okay, we just have to... We don't get the hex. We get denied. Man, getting a lot of lost one turns on swap-ins, unfortunately. Farrett can always cheese its way through Corby. Yeah, I would have thrown... I didn't know how the Brick Break matchup went, to be honest with you. I'm just unfamiliar. I've learned things a little bit mechanically. Like, I haven't learned my matchups in a very dynamic fashion, to be honest with you. At least when it comes to Corviknight. Like, when it comes to Corviknight, like, I have a notebook upstairs that I sort of used in heading into Durban, where it's very like, you know, okay, you win this matchup even if you're down one shield, as long as they aren't 8 turns ahead. Like, I learned it very only for standard movesets on like all around. I didn't want to dedicate time to things that were too niche, and I sort of considered Brick Break for it to be too niche to actually study, so I didn't study it. So I don't know what happens. I don't know how it goes. Hydration. Well, like with the rest. No worries, Eater. Thanks for popping in. Another Primeape. Not cool. Let's go Corvi. Okay, 1, 2. I can never tell when it gets like lag shenanigans. It looks like I want to assume that it's 3. Three. 4. They go for the 5 here, but we get an Iron Head. Okay, they're at 100 energy. It isn't too... It's not the end of the world, to be honest. Well, they just let that go. That's actually a nice play, actually. Yeah, I like that play. Do you reckon we can cheese a Hex down? Probably not. Let's try. Let's see. Let's see. Is 1 Hex enough? Oh, it's not quite enough. Close, but yeah, no. Double shield it, whatever. We get 2 hexes in. Primeape in the back. Come on out, buddy. Oh, it's Jellicent. Oh, all of a sudden, this isn't that awesome. Heck, yeah, Diggersby doesn't really have anywhere to go. Catch the Shadow Ball. Yeah, heck. At least Fire Punch still does a lot of damage. If they don't go close combat here. They do go close combat. Oh, that we didn't even get our move off. Heck. If we got our move off, was there win? Oh no, because they've got so much energy on the Jellicent. Okay, we lose anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Same with Cherry Blaze, to be honest. It buffs the Sucker Punches to the point it can 2-shield farm down Corvi. Yeah. I mean, that's why I was running forward in Johannesburg, to be fair. To be fair. It's very what goes around comes around, I suppose, on that front. Maybe we should try something else. Let's ditch the Corviknight. What else is going to be good next season? Let's try Annihilate. Counter, Rage Fist, Ice Punch. Kind of want to give Annihilate a bit of a run. Because it really hurt me in the Cup and Challenge I played yesterday. Well, in the Cup I played yesterday. Where I changed one part of my Durban team. I ditched Shadow Lapras and I put in Shadow Typhlosion. Great lead. Unfortunately, also we can leave Annihilate for it in the back. Hang on. Okay, that's hard swap. Pidgeot swap in. So I sort of got rid of my 1 ape counter, and then I match up in the grand finals against Rick Flareon, who had Annihilate. So I was like, this isn't really what we want. Charge Attack priority. There you go. See, they're thinking like, oh, this is awesome. Like, we're getting rid of their Diggersby because it's so bad for our Morpeko. I got Annihilate, baby. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Doesn't get the KO. Maybe we've played this wrong. Maybe we should have swapped into like Dusclops. Or we just hope that like our Annihilate is strong in the back. Or we shield. Actually, if we just shield here. Do we play alignment games? Let's shield. Oh, it's another Feather Dance. Okay. Okay, they swap into the Morpeko. They're at 3 now. They have to eat a Scorching Sands. Four, 5. Okay, they just throw it 5 even. I guess they weren't counting our energy. Okay, because now we're just in a good position. To be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they get to 8. Oh, they might get to 8. Because they should throw Psychic Fangs here. Oh, they throw Aura Wheel. Okay, well now they have to swap. They can't do anything from here. 1. Okay. Golurk. Weird. They're probably running Shadow Punch, Dynamic Punch. So we can tank a Shadow Punch. Even if this guy was Shadow Golurk, we tank a Shadow Punch. Let's throw 1 and throw. I'm not sure how to play this actually, because like that Morpeko is going to be a problem in the end. So let's undercharge a little, get 1 Hex in. They're at 0 energy, I think. So, whoa, okay. They've got 2, I hope. Yeah, we just win this anyway, because we did way too much counter damage for them to survive. That works. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. The fact that we were ABA strong into their lead, sort of. It wasn't a difficult game to win, let's put it that way. And then Golurk in the back. Is this what the 2300s has become? We're facing like Pidgeot and Golurk. I don't know, kind of wacky. I look forward to the new season actually dropping so we can figure out what's going on. That's kind of my take. Alright. These mid the Drapion, good lead. Dusclops is not too good. Annihilate is fine into this. So we're sort of ABS strong again. 1, 2, 3. Aquatail. 5. Okay, they go to 5. Okay. Okay, we've thrown 7, which means that they have 2. Oh, they must have 3. Oh, bad call. They have 0. Oh, the Primeape swap in. 3, 4. Kind of rogue, but maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I probably should have just hard swapped Annihilate and tried to get energy advantage for a backline shenanigan. Okay, we overtap. Yeah, we've played this a little tricky. Not the end of the world, actually, because they're not going to get a lot of farm here. And then we get to bring an Annihilate in anyway. We've at least got a shield out of them. Oh, they get a full 4. Oh, heck. Okay. Yeah, we show our hand now. We have to double shield this guy. They probably swap out. It obviously depends what they've got in the back, but I feel like chances are they swap here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was one off. Oh. Whoopsies. I was one off my count. But now we're like solid. They have to swap. Oh, jump luff. Okay. They're at 2. 3, 4, 5, and we just have to sack here. They're at 6. I was hoping we'd catch the move. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Not good, not good, because they can just double into us at this point. Oh, they have energy ball. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse. They have energy ball. Ah, rip. Yeah. Ah, yeah, no. Okay, we overtap the move, which isn't good for us because we can take karate chops better than we can take fairy winds, that's for sure. And we kind of need to be able to counter down. Oh, wait. Cinema. Oh, it's too easy. Who was worried, actually? I kind of thought that the fairy wind took us low enough that the karate chops could have got us, but I kind of forgot how low the primate was. Like, I knew that we could counter down before they got to a rage fist. But still. And we haven't dropped out of the 2300s yet. Even with another 2-3. By the way, that home-size Henry guy, he didn't check his DMs, so... Or at least he didn't respond to... Maybe he's leaving me on red. Yikes! No! But it's a cool thing. It's the only... Let's just say he's the only commentator from North America that hasn't hit me back. Okay, let's just go Dusclops here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they just throw Ice Beam straight, which is fine, I guess. They're at 0 energy now. 1, 2. Three, 4 bubbles, 5 bubbles. Charge deck priority, probably. Interesting that they're not swapping. It could mean that they've just got a really solid Diggsby answer in the back. I like the shield here, I think. Because we've got so much energy, it's crazy. 1, 2 bubbles, 3 bubbles. Did we pass 100? We might have. Oh no, because Astonish, we should hit exactly 100. It's 10s. Unless we were 5. Oh no, we shouldn't have been because we had 2. I forgot to be counting the bubbles, so I forget where they were at. I was too busy doing the maths about how much energy I was on and whether I passed 100. Okay. I think we no shield and just annihilate counter down. I feel like is our play. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and oh, the perfect farm. They literally just got to their move. Oh, that's too good. Dangerous for my opponent. What do you got? Oh, that is dangerous, actually. Okay, they're at 20 energy. 1 incinerate, 20 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just throw it 8. They're at 60 energy, so they can literally throw any move. Fly, Flame Charge, Brave Bird, all is free. So let's catch one. Okay, Fly costs 45, so they're at 15 energy. They get 20 with his Incinerate, they're at 35. 55. We could throw in the Fire Punch. The Brave Bird. Okay, they're at 0 energy, I think. And they swap into Dunsparce. We could lose this. I wasn't counting their moves, but like they need to get to 7 rollouts to be able to throw twice, which is very possible, I think. And then they can incinerate us in the back as well. We kind of want a move at Talonflame in the back. Yeah, we've probably lost this, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, GG's. Well done. Yeah, how do we play that different? Because, like, it's a little bit of an annoying team. Where if, in a vacuum, if we have Annihilate into Dunsparce, that's awesome. If we have Diggersby is kind of useless. So I guess we would prefer that Diggersby's on the... Yeah, it's kind of a tough team, I guess. And then Talonflame. Like, we don't really have a solid answer for Talonflame. So yeah, I guess it was a hard team comp, I suppose. Would have been tricky to play out of regardless. I mean, like, it's a good thing that our Dusclops avoided the Dunsparce, I guess. But that's sort of where Ice Punch feels like a bit of a punish. Like, I know that the main moveset on Primeape is Close Combat. In Johannesburg, I was running Ice Punch Primeape because Ash and Ash was running Ice Punch Primeape. But it feels like it felt to me, it made sense that it gives you more and it's a little more consistent than Close Combat sort of messing you up a little bit. Okay, now obviously a bad matchup. Let's just go Dusclops. 6, 9. Okay, they're at 11 Psywaves because they got 1 on the swap in and they got 1 as we threw the charge attack. And then we did 9 turns worth of Shadow Punches, of Astonishes. So 14, 17. Okay, so they're probably at like 16 Psywaves, which it costs 14 for the first thingo. Or 12 for the first Dark Malaria, so they're at 6 Psywaves. Which means they're 5 away. So they will actually get the next move before we finish 2 Astonishes here. We can't do anything about it though. Do we shield? Maybe we let it go and we let Annihilate do its thing. I don't really know the Annihilate matchups. Like, I at least studied Shadow Lapras into Annihilate because I was running Shadow Lapras, which isn't too bad for Shadow Lapras, but we probably have to burn a shield as the ape here, which is fine. We can do that. Okay, Clodsire obviously wants to avoid the Diggersby. We probably should have kept this energy on Annihilate. It's probably a mistake to throw our energy here. So let's just farm up. 2, 4, 5. Ooh, they have their own Annihilate and energy, shield advantage. That's not good. That's not good at all. Bad, 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 bad. That Clodsire is going to be one tricky beast now that it's got like an Earthquake ready to go. Ugh. We probably lose this game, I think. Yikes. That's tough. No debuff? We just have to throw a Fire Punch here. They're going to counter us all the way. Yeah, we lose these. We lose these for sure, unfortunately. Yeah, because they've outpaced us on energy and they have a Clodsire on the back. We don't even get the move. Oh my gosh, the one turn, the swap in like lag shenanigans are kind of popping off crazy. Like we lose this anyway. It's completely irrelevant to the game, but it is very annoying that the game isn't working properly. So yeah, we should have at least had the opportunity to find out if we had charge attack priority. At least. Maybe we should be trying Ape in the lead. Yeah, let's not run double ghost as well. So let's ditch Dusclops for a bit. Let's try. What do we want to try? So, what are we weak to as Annihilate? We're weak to flying types. We're weak to fairy types. We're weak to psychic, even though there's not too much psychic, but you get some in the form of like Lapras. The Lapras into Annihilate matchup isn't that bad, even though there's an ice type into a fighting type. It's actually pretty decent, depending on your IVs and shenanigans. So we kind of want to counter for Lapras and Jumpluff and like any other flyer. So we could go for like Credilli. Credilli's like exists. I quite liked it as a safe swap in Durban. Then we have to deal with the fact that people are going to swap their fighting types into us. Which, when you swap in a Credilli, the only things you're really scared of are fighters or like something like Clodsire. Which obviously that last team would have been disastrous for us with a Credilli in the back. But we can just bank on that team not showing up again. Easy peasy, right? What else can we run? That we want some coverage for like Jumpluff. We also want some coverage for Lapras still. We could go Typhlosion. Typhlosion's a bit of a rogue one, but it could work. No, but then we've got too much shield hoggage on the team. We sort of want something with some bulk, I think. Maybe we run Lapras of our own with Ice Beam. Do we have one? We have one. We could give that a go. In Durban, my Shadow Lapras was running Skull Bash. But I also don't want to run Shadow Lapras here because sometimes you want to give Shadow Lapras a shield. And so by sort of using our regular Lapras, we essentially get a 20% defense buff compared to the Shadow guy. So maybe we don't have to burn a shield. Maybe. Alright. Let's try Ape into AP. That's fine. Let's find out who wins Charge Check Priority. I'm willing to play games if you are. Okay, we win. So they have to swap, basically. Well, their best scenario is that they bank a Rage Fist and catch a Rage Fist into like a normal type that is on their team. But at least on the offset, this puts us in a nice little spot to start. They probably don't swap on this one. Oh, they do swap on this one. Okay. Yeah, they've got a Rage Fist loaded and they swap into Goodra. Now we have Lapras, but obviously we don't have like ice on that. So let's just farm to another Rage Fist, I think. 2, 3. Okay, now I want to throw it. But we'll just catch probably an Aqua Tail into Lapras, which is kind of awesome. Nice. Okay. We can tank. They could have close combat, but I think we just let that go. It's just Rage Fist, so we get the Sparkling Aria through. They got one counter in, so they're at one counter, basically. Which they should have instant thrown, but 4. So we can just snipe in. We actually could have gone for one more counter and then done it, but I kind of was hoping that they wouldn't think to swap, which they might if they sort of stay in a bit longer. Oh, when we get some counter damage in? Okay, yeah, GG's. Yeah, we had a shield as well, but Psycho Punch, like, I wouldn't have top lefted there. There's backline matchups that could have been good for you. Like, in this case, you would have lost. Like, in this case, it wouldn't have gone well for the Fire It. But there's certainly, say I have a Mud Boy in the back. Like, say I was running ABB with double water and I was running, like, Swampert in the back. Like, that's all of a sudden, like, not a losing matchup necessarily. Like, that's winnable. Probably not, but you never know. I can make some misplays. I've done plenty. Dunsparce's a good lead for us. They get to, hard swap into Primeape. Okay, now this is a bit of an interesting spot for us because they obviously outpace to Rage Fist. It takes Primeape 4 Karate Chops to get to Rage Fist. It takes us 6 counters, which 6, believe it or not, bigger than 4. That's the hard-hitting lessons that we're teaching at the PvP Steve stream. Okay, how do we do this? So they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, We get a shield again. Can we can it down before they get another one? We might. They're at 1 after this Rage Fist. 2. Oh yeah, easy. Ooh, that's not bad. I'll take a shield disadvantage for that. Oh, okay. So we have to deal with a Dunsparce in the back, basically. I don't mind my Annihilate being able to throw another move here. Let's just swap. I should have swapped Lapras in instead of swapping in Credilli, because Credilli is going to take Super Effective from the Icy Winds, and Lapras is going to take Super Effective from the Rollouts. So this was a bad swap on my end, but it's not, like, we're still in a good spot, I think. Let's go for the KO, I think. Okay, we get the shield, which is fine. Okay, Dunsparce comes in. 2 rollouts, 3 rollouts, 4 rollouts, and we lock in a Rock Tomb debuff. Get charge attack priority. Notably, this is gonna, like, my move here does 10 seconds on the switch timer. Their move also does 10 seconds on the switch timer, which means that they are stuck here for about, a little less than 30 seconds. I mean, maybe 20 seconds. Our switch timers are misaligned, meaning I can swap into my Annihilate for some counter damage here. I probably should have thrown. What was going through my head was, I was like, okay, wait, we don't have any shields. If we throw Rage Fist, that just lets the timer go down even more. Maybe that's not the play. But, okay, they know shit. GG's. So yeah, it was kind of like, if we throw Rage Fist, that knocks the switch timer down by another 10 seconds. It gets it that much closer to them being able to swap back into the Drifloon. And we're not going to have energy. They'll be able to Astonish us down, probably. Which wouldn't have put us in a bad spot, because then we have Lapras. So, probably would have been fine either way, I think. I think we would have been okay regardless, probs. But, nice win. We'll take the win. This stream has been much more... Maybe not try hard, but I guess there's not a better word for it. But this stream has been much more try hard than the norm. Okay, Ape into Feraligatr. We are getting outpaced here, so let's see what we do. 1, 2, 3. They get to their moves in 5. It takes us 6 to get to ours. But we're sort of matching with the fast move pacing. So we'll see what we do. We're going to throw our Rage Fist straight away. And they're at 1 Shadow Claw. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can again go down a shield to forcibly win this lead matchup, which I think we will. The question is, do we bank the energy? Oh, they swap. Okay, that makes sense. Now we just swap into Lapras. I shouldn't have thrown the Rage Fist. I should have banked the Rage Fist, I think. Maybe we can get to another one? Nah. Oh, we can. Oh, actually, that hasn't played out terribly for us. How much does Sludge Wave do? If it's like a third, then that's awesome. Okay, it's a little more than I'd like to have given it so much free energy. So we have to throw Sparkling Aria here. I suppose best case scenario is that we barely lose this one. We'd like to lose it by a little bit more. So that we can get a little bit of farm in the back. Feraligatr. Oh, they throw Brian. Okay, well, now we soft win it. Okay, Drifloon. 2, 3, and we get an Ice Beam. So we sort of force that shield out. This isn't great for us, unfortunately. We kind of need an energy advantage. 4. They get to throw Icy Wind. If they swap into Feraligatr, do they have 1 Shadow Claw? Which means they would outpace us because it takes them 8 turns to get to their move. It'll take us another 9. They're not swapping though. Okay. Let's go for... Oh, we should have... we've tapped the move. Like, I thought I was being clever because I was like, oh, haha. But no, I mean, I got 1 extra Bullet Seed. But no, we needed to commit to the farm down and I panicked. Now we have no health. Oh, and they lose. They win charge attack priority as well. Ooh, this isn't good. Bad, 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 bad. We have a Rage Fist, but that's not going to do much for us, unfortunately. Yeah. I think if we were able to Bullet Seed down the Feraligatr, which, I mean, like, if we were able to, like, we would have, if we didn't click on the move, I think we win that game. Because we get a Rock Tomb in, then we get the Rage Fist. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we threw. Well, like, we didn't throw. I don't know if you would call it we got outplayed. So, like, we kind of, like, I identified what was going to happen. I just only reacted halfway. Like, step 1, acknowledged that it was going to happen. Step 2 would have been farmed down, whereas instead, I was like, haha, I will now be able to throw a Grass Knot instead of a Rock Tomb. It was like, both would have KO'd, man. There was no health there. I mean, the one Bullet Seed, yeah, we needed the 2, unfortunately. I think we've got an hour till Bologna. Something like that. I think. UA 32222. Alrighty. Malamar! This is probably bad for us. I'm going to assume. But I don't really have anything better. This is not good. They went for the Charge Strike priority as well. Okay, we meant to throw the move there instead of throwing another counter. I don't think we get to another one, do I? We can shield and get to another one. I think that Malamar has too much health for us to afford not. Do they still Psy Wave us down? Because if they do, it's GG's. Okay, no. We're fine here. So even just trading down shields isn't the worst because we got to force in the counter damage. Okay, I think this is fine. We'll take this. It's not awesome for us, but we'll take it. They get 2 fairy wins. I think we go Lapras here. 3, 4, 5, Bulldoze, 6, 7. Okay, they're throwing Play Rough. Probably. I mean, they could go for a Bulldoze shenanigan to try and get like, the attack down, but no need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try and catch on the Play Rough. 5, 6. Oh, wait, no. Heck. So what happened is that, so my original plan was to catch the move. What I didn't think about was the fact that Lapras outpaces to the Sparkling Aria, even if Tinkaton has 2. Oh, hang on, we can still win this maybe. So it takes Tinkaton 14 turns to get to its Play Rough. It takes Lapras 12 to get to its first Sparkling Aria, and then 11 to get to the second. So even if Tinkaton has 4 turn advantage in the Play Roughs, that brings it down to, well, hang on, you have to, so 24 turns left to get to both, whereas it only takes us 23. So I didn't do the quick maths to sort of go like, hang on a minute, we actually outpace. And so I saw it pop up on the screen, cancelled my plan to catch the move, but by then it was too late and we couldn't get it off. But we might still win here. 3, 6, 9. Do we go Grass Knot? Does Grass Knot do more damage? Probably. Does it? I have to check. Wow. Could we tank a Play Rough? We could have caught it as well. Oh. 3, 6, 9. Catch. We've won the game. GG's. GG's, trader. GG's. Oh, it's too easy. Huge. That's a crazy finish. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Yo! Cool. Yeah, let's check. Credilli versus Tinkaton. Rock Tomb does 31. Grass Knot does 35. Okay, so we did pick the better move. Grass Knot superior. We'll take it. That was pretty solid, I think. That was a good win. That's a good win. Let's go. You got to celebrate the good wins. It was a pretty bad lead as well. Shadow Malamar. It's not awesome for us. We went down shields to win the lead. Tinkaton was a bit tough for us. Okay, we're up against an expert. That's tanked. Togetic. Not a good lead. Lapras is okay. Let's go Credilli. Swap in here. 2, 3. Okay, they're at 3. And they swap into Marowak? Gamer, are we sure? I don't know about that one, man. If they 2-shield, do we want to let this go? Probably. We're forcing the issue, though. You are either shielding or you are losing. Okay, they're shielding. They get to farm us down now. That's kind of annoying. Can we put it all on Lapras? Let's just sack Lapras, actually. Let's just eat a Rock Slide. We can probably tank one. Bone Club bait, Bone Club bait, Bone Club bait. Nah. Fine. What? What is that? They've swapped their Talonflame into my Lapras. Huh? What are we doing here? What's... Let it go, because I think we can get one counter without even taking any Incinerate damage. Let's go for Brave Birds. We definitely get one counter with no damage. 2 shields up. What have you got? Marowak we can take down. And we should take it down as quickly as possible, I think. We don't really want to get greedy with energy. Stay happy! Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Maybe we try and get like one counter energy advantage. Just in case. Just in case. And we boost our attack. We alternatively could have just double shielded and farmed down and hoped energy would carry us, but let's see. Oh wait, it's a Togetic. Oh no, definitely worthwhile keeping the shield. 100%. We go for the Ice Punch here and see how much it does after one Rage Fist boost. I'm not sure. We could lose this battle yet. Okay, not nearly enough. GG's, they're going to outpace us to 2 Psyshocks. Yeah, we needed to... I guess we needed to double shield and farm down. I think. I was shocked the Talon didn't faint to 1 Sparkling Aria. Yeah, I think there's 2 factors at play. So number 1 is that Talonflame is actually quite a bit bulkier than other Incinerate users like Shadow Typhlosion. So where like a Shadow Drapion can KO a Typhlosion with a Sparkling Aria, Talonflame, it can't. It actually does hang on. The other is that we're running regular Lapras, not Shadow Lapras. So Shadow Lapras obviously, does 20% more. So it can actually sort of, donk. It would have been able to donk out Talonflame there. But the regular, because it's such a bulky Pokemon, and I think that this Lapras in particular is sort of on the bulkier side of things, IV-wise. It sort of contributes a little bit more as well. Terrible lead for us, so we have to swap Credilli. And they just hard swap Drapion, which makes sense. 6. Okay. They've got 5, so they have enough for a crunch if they so desire. We're going to let it go, even though, it sort of means that we have to commit to no shielding at Credilli, I think. Which is fine, because we wouldn't mind farm on Annihilate. They do throw the crunch though, so they're at 0 energy. 3, 6, 9, 12. They throw on charge attack priority, which is smart, I think. Because they get a crunch off, they put us down into the low. And then we can KO them here, which... Do they get 2 Fairy Winds or 1 Fairy Wind? Oh, they shield. Oh, that's actually really good for us. 6, 9, 12. And they probably throw Aqua Tail here. I think they only got 5. But they should throw Aqua Tail and get 1 Poison Sting advantage. So then they're at 1. And we swap in 8, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and they bank it. 2, 3. Okay, so I think they're on 4 on Drapion, and they're on 6 on Jump Off. Let's swap. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we bank on them not having Energy Ball? Let's shield 1. Energy Ball. Ugh. So annoying. But at least we can force a shield here. And at least we've also like quite decently neutralized the jump off threat, I think. Oh, they survived! Oh, we take them down anyway. Hell, let's go. More Becco! No! 4. I think that's 5. It's annoying that I can't see past the side waves, but that's actually pretty bad for us. Uh-oh. Oh, we still can't swap. 6. Okay, they're at 6. We just have to let this go. Oh. That's so bad. Aura Wheel. Okay, they're at 1, I think. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Question is, can we counter them down from this health bar with 5? Because 1 is about to register. So can we use 4 to take them down? We might. We're not going to find out. Oh, they have the Aqua Tail. I need to tap on the move. They have the Aqua Tail. And our defense is lowered by the Psychic Fangs. Kind of a risky strat though. Because I think we throw 1 counter, 2 counter, throw Ice Punch and win. GG. We didn't need to throw 2 full counters, but like, you know, when you're playing games of nickels and dimes, you may as well like make sure that you secure the maximum possible advantage. Obviously, like in the championship series, you take a risk of like lag and shenanigans, and it was probably too much of a risk to take that second Thunder Shock. We were getting pretty low there, like we might have been on like 2 HP. So probably too much of a risk for 2. I think it is well worth throwing 1. Although to be honest with you, there's no downside to just throwing and then countering down after. So actually, we should have just thrown straight away. There was no reason to go for the extra counters. Yeah, that was, okay. That was a bit of a goofy. Okay, obviously we won, but a little bit goofy. I think we made some good plays in there, though. I think we did a lot of the right things. Which is good. Which is good. Okay. Annihilate into Dragonite. Not an awesome lead. Let's hard swap Credilli. 3, 6, 9. They're going to get the superpower before we get to Rock Tomb, and they're not going to throw it. Okay. They are at 14 Dragon Breaths. 12 during the Bullet Seeds, 1 during the move, 1 during the swap. Oh, oh, that's tough. They just gave us a full Bullet Seed. Well, we shield here because it might be superpower. Dragon Claw, I think that's 12. So they're on 2, 5, 8. Odd. I've G-maxed out. Doing some grocery shopping now. All right. Well, I mean, good thing we didn't plan to do stream today then. Way later than expected. But roger that. Okay. I've lost track of where we are. I guess we Lapras down. Yeah, I have no clue where we are in the battle, to be honest with you. What was the lead again? It was bad for Annihilate. Oh, it was Dragonite. And Dragonite has a bit of energy, not a lot of energy. Why are people swapping their Talonflames into my Lapras? Had to help out some oldies with multiple tablets and phones. I see. Okay, they're at 1 Incinerate. 2 incinerates, and we get this. Oh, they catch it. That's actually really nice. Yeah, that's nicely done. That's tough for us now, actually. We, like, without that catch, I think we lock this game, but with that catch, we're in some strife. Because they probably win Charge Jack priority, right? Because, like, there's a universe where we counter down and then throw an Ice Punch. 6, 8, 10, and then we throw Ice Punch. We need them to, like, knock at the button or something. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? Ice Punch. I was imagining it was, like, a Dragonite or something in the back. Okay, we lose. What the heck, gamer? Use your noggin. Yeah, that's GG's, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. It was so confident in my head. But yeah, I think I just got the Dragonite and Talonflame confused, unfortunately. So yeah, they get to another move here. Oh, well, worth a shot, I think. Worth a shot. We'll take it, we'll take it. It is. I do have my times right, by the way, right? Like, it's 52 minutes until Bologna starts. Is that right? Is that... What do I forget to... Oh, broadcasts. Pokemon.com/broadcasts is the place to go. I think I could probably shorten... Oh, and it redirects to championships.pokemon.com/broadcasts. What is championships.pokemon.com? What is on that website? Wait, is that where all of this other stuff is? No, the other stuff is on Pokemon.com. Oh, it's literally just broadcasts. The entire website is just redirects to broadcasts. Championships.pokemon.com is just the broadcast tab. That's it. It starts at... What is going on? Pokemon Go. Midnight PDT. PT time now. Is it 11:45 or 11:09? It's 11:09, so yeah. Starts in an hour, basically. Which there's a lot of kind of wacky teams that are still in as well. Wow. So I think game plan from here as well, stream-wise. So tomorrow will be live at some point, different time. Oh, maybe it'll be similar. It'll probably be earlier. And then... What is it from there? Tuesday. What's Tuesday? I don't know what happens on Tuesday. We'll find out together, I guess. Let's swap Lapras here. 1, 2... Okay, they just... 2, 3... Oh, I hate using Lapras against Morpeko because I can't keep track of their Thunder Shocks. I probably need to like redirect to like looking at my own health bar or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can they throw the Aura Wheel? That's actually pretty big for us. It would be awesome if we knew how much energy they had, because I don't. Okay, that works out fine. Going down 1 shield is A-okay by me, because then we have all of this energy to be able to throw Rage Fists, which is not too bad for us at all. What do they have? They got 2 hexes before, so that's 3. This is 4. Do we shield again? Or do we leave it for Credilli? I'm tempted to leave it for Credilli. Banker Rage Fist. Oh, okay. Talonflame in the wings. They're at 2 Incinerates, which is 40 energy. They're probably going to go for 1 more. Because 1 more and throw is perfect timing for a 5-turn move versus a 3-turn move. So it takes us 6 turns. Okay, they're actually throwing again. They kind of gave us 1 free turn, I guess. Yeah, that brought it up to 80. They throw the Brave Bird, they're at 35 energy. They throw a Rock Tomb on sort of semi-bad timing. So they can throw another Brave Bird now, is the threat. 6. Okay, they've got 75 energy, which is a lot for Talonflame. They can throw... Oh, they throw Brave Bird. Oh, we still survive. DRE? Hello? We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh no! Oh. Heck. Dang. Oh. I didn't realize that I had that. My health is that low. I had a surf off the gelatin from before. Whoopsies. Yeah, I didn't realize I was that low. Oh well, that continues the 2-3 streak. Very slow decline. We just are min-maxing attempts to get charge TMs apparently. What time? Okay, see, my original game plan for today was that I was hoping to just carry us through to through all the way to Bologna. I think unfortunately we have to actually have to dip, unfortunately. So right into Mewtwo Jess. Hang out over there, show us some love, and yeah, we'll be back streaming tomorrow, so stay tuned to the Discord and the Twitters and all the rest, and until then, I'll see you then. Bye, thanks for popping in.